This is the lecture for Murderers at the Ballot Box When Politicians May Lie to Bad Voters by Jason Brennan. So the first topic, de dicto and de re, on pages 14 and 15. So on page 14, he describes two cases, the benevolent but mistaken wizards 1 and 2. In the first case, some wizards want to help people by casting a spell. These wizards mistakenly believe that the spell hurt people via bad government actually helps people. They want to cast the spell in order to help others. Then similarly, in the second case, some dumb but well-meaning wizards want to help people via good government. To cast the spell, they must first write the words on a scroll and then burn the scroll in the fires of Mount Doom. Being nice but stupid, they mistakenly write the words for hurt people. And he says these cases are almost identical. In these two cases, the wizards desire de dicto to help, but they also desire de re to hurt people. But thwarting their or this should be by. So by thwarting their de re desires, you assist them in achieving their deeper de dicto goal of helping. So these words, de dicto, de re, what do they mean? So these terms refer to sort of lots of distinctions in philosophy, but the relevant distinction that he's talking about is sort of the difference between sort of what is said and what is meant. So de dicto being broadly like what is said, and de re being what is meant. And so de dicto, the what is meant is the wrong word. De re is sort of what, I don't know. So it's easier to explain the distinction than to give names to it. So basically, de dicto, the wizards want to help. If you ask them, what are you doing? They'll say, we're helping. We're trying to help. So that's how sort of they would describe what's going on. De dicto, the wizards want to help. De re, are they helping? Are they trying to help? No, de re, they're trying to hurt people. They don't know they're trying to hurt people. So if you ask them, what are you doing? They say, we're trying to help people. But like, actually what they're up to is they're trying to hurt people through what they're doing. So de dicto is sort of how they would describe what they're up to, and de re is what they're up to. Another way of understanding another example of the de dicto, de re example is, let's say I tell you, well, maybe at the end of the semester, I tell somebody I'm going to give an A to the first two people who enrolled in this class. So there's the sort of de dicto and de re way of understanding it. The de dicto way of understanding it is that, I like it when people enroll in my class. And so as a reward, the first two people who enrolled, I'm going to give them an A, just because they enrolled first. And so congratulations if you were one of the first two people to enroll. But then the other way of understanding what I'm saying is, oh, it so happens that the first two people who enrolled were both very good students and they earned an A in the course. And so I'm going to give an A in the course to the first two students who enrolled. Notice if I meant the first sort of thing, if I just meant, I don't care who they are, I'm going to give an A to the first two students who enrolled, then no matter who it is, they would sort of get an A, as long as they fit that description, the sort of description, the first two students who enrolled. That description is picking out who's getting the A no matter what. In the second case, if it just so happens that the first two people who enrolled were good students, that description is not really picking out the sort of thing that I care about. The thing that I care about is just, what was your score on the assignments? And then it just so happens that two of the people who got A's on the assignments were the first two to enroll. So sort of the description in this case is sort of misleading. And similarly, the description in the wizard case is misleading. The wizards describe themselves as trying to help, but actually they're trying to hurt. So, that's enough. You don't really need, you don't even need to know the de dicto de re distinction at all, but because he sort of explains what he means, but he uses these words, and so it's nice to know what they mean. Again, for words that he uses, on 24, he talks about, at the very top, Schwartzman wants to ground the duty of sincerity on the epistemic benefits of public deliberation. So epistemic just means sort of having to do with knowledge and having to do with belief and related topics. So epistemic benefits are benefits relating to, learning about things or knowing things or finding things out. So that's just what that word means. And that is it.